Okay, the last example that I have, I'm going to go ahead and try to find the different views of the solid. You'll notice we have a eraser right here. And when we're trying to find the different views, you're going to almost act, when you're trying to find the top view, you're going to think of almost like a bird's eye view looking straight down. What shape do you see? When you're looking at the front, you're going to be, if you had that sitting right in front of you, what shape would you see? And the side, again, if you turned it on its side and you were sitting it right in front of you, what shape would you see? And your goal is to see the different shapes that you would have. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and have 3 views: top, front, and side. And you want to make them somewhat related to how big or small they are as well, not just the shape. If it's a long rectangle or a short rectangle or a fat rectangle, whatever the case might be, or any shape that it is. So if I take this eraser and I look directly on top of it as if I were a bird, I'm going to notice a long rectangle. Now I know there's kind of a curve in it, but if you're looking directly on top of it, you're not going to see that it has a slope there. It's going to just look like a rectangle or the outline of the entire eraser. If I take that eraser the way it is and I tilt it up so I no longer see the pink pearl and I look directly in front of it, I'm going to notice that I see kind of a skinny looking parallelogram that's somewhat long. And then if I take that pink pearl eraser and I go ahead and turn instead of looking at the front there, and I look at the side, which is slanted, but I look directly at it, I'm going to see kind of a smaller rectangle. It's going to be about the same width as that, the height of that parallelogram, but not as wide as the top view, because the top view is looking at the entire eraser, which would be that big rectangle. So what I want you to start doing is looking at three-dimensional shapes and saying, okay, if I looked at this shape just at the top, what shape is it? In the front, what shape is it? On the side, what shape it is it? Because that's what you're going to use when we start to look at areas of these various figures.